تا اسرائیل از صحنه روزگار حذف نشود این فریادها به قوت خود باقی.
One state, majority rules. Us, the Muslims.
Anti-Israel! 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 Anti-Israel!
Because what is taking place in Iraq has everything to do with the apartheid state of Israel.
And identify this cancerous presence of the Israeli interest that has taken over the American body politic.
Stand With Us began 8 years ago, as you probably know, with a group of very dedicated volunteers who were committed not just to their own passion for Israel, but also to elevating and strengthening Israel's image in the world.
When it comes to Israel, people lack education and people crave facts. At Stand With Us, our mission is education. Every year, we're educating thousands of people, Israelis, international students in Israel, and people around the world, via conferences, workshops, missions, and online. At Stand With Us, we're teaching Israel of today for the benefit of Israel tomorrow.
Now we're not just fighting a war of bullets and bombs, we're also fighting a war for the hearts and minds of people all over the world who get confused by a steady stream of misinformation about Israel.
I think the main thing that Stand With Us gave us is really it managed to empower us and to give us the right tools.
The Stand With Us Fellowship gave me skills that will accompany me the rest of my life.
The Stand With Us Fellowship gave me the opportunity to meet and to work with young and bright students, Israeli students, that care about the future of our country.
Fellowship helped us learn different things, learn different skills, speaking in front of cameras.
Now I feel more confident and more safe to stand in front of those people to better represent Israel, telling them the Israel side of the story.
They've given us the skills and the tools needed to deal with being a young leader today.
Each campus takes on a project to educate people about Israel around the world. From online social networks to global conferences and cultural exhibitions, our fellows take the lead.
The Stand With Us Fellowship at the Hebrew University in Jerusalem has been amazing this year. We have learned so much. We've learned how to work with the media, we've learned how to put together a project and carry it through, and we've learned all kinds of information about promoting Israel's image abroad.
The fellowship brought me together with people who care about Israel the way I care about Israel, and care about how it's represented and want to do something about it.
I've made lifelong friends in this program. People who I'm sure one day will become Israel's ambassadors and future leaders.
I'm just so grateful for this opportunity.
Every year, our Diaspora Education Department runs programs and workshops for thousands of international students when they visit Israel.
There's just so much to learn about it, so much to understand, so much to bring back to the States. That Stand With Us has really provided me the opportunity.
Unbelievable experience. It was both politically engaging and spiritually stimulating.
And really getting a grasp of what everything here, the culture, the conflict, the politics, everything is really about.
Thanks to Stand With Us, I definitely felt more of a connection to Israel, and when I get back, I definitely want to go on campus and be more proactive.
Stand With Us gave me the opportunity to listen to some really awesome speakers and to learn more about the Israel-Palestinian conflict from the front lines, from actually being in Israel.
And since education truly is the road to peace, we are all about providing our students with the materials and resources that they need in order to best educate on Israel's behalf.
Stand With Us is bringing influential missions to Israel, politicians, diplomats, journalists, academics, showing them all a side of Israel that otherwise they would never see.
Suddenly they just understand the reality, and after a process that we go through and after workshops that we do, I mean, the change is huge.
Well, this trip has actually changed quite a lot, or basically totally my image about Israel.
I'm very grateful, for this opportunity to have spent here a couple of days and to see real life as it is going on.
Quite different from the mass media, the image which you receive.
When the UN convened a conference on racism to demonize Israel, we were there. When the international press turned against the Israel Defense Forces, we were there. When the internet was being used as a tool to delegitimize the state of Israel, we were there. Proactive and responsive, Stand With Us is educating people around the world.
The UN Conference Against Racism that took place in Durban, South Africa in 2001 singled out Israel as a racist state. The Jewish world knew, we knew, that when the Durban Review Conference would come around, a similar result was to be expected. But this time, we were ready. Stand With Us empowered students like me to stand in front of the United Nations and make sure our voices were heard. We stood with tape across our mouths, holding signs, shining a light on human rights abuses taking place at that very moment, at this very moment, at places around the world. Every single diplomat, every single journalist attending the conference walked into the United Nations and passed our demonstration.
After the last campaign in Gaza, I saw the bad press about the IDF in the international media, but I felt powerless to act. Stand With Us gave me the platform to tell my story as a soldier. We created a website called soldierspeakout.com, where I told about my experiences fighting terrorists, fighting for my country. In 24 hours, we had 30,000 hits to the website from all over the world.
One is a new website called Soldiers Speak Out, which was launched just yesterday by an educational organization called Stand With Us.
Finally, my story, the story of everyday IDF soldier, was being heard.
IVA's Aaron Viner got the briefing on the initiative from Stand With Us Israel Director Michael Dixon.
We want to give them the other side of the story, which is the everyday story for hundreds of thousands of soldiers in the IDF, how they respect the code of conduct that's imbued in every single soldier on a day-to-day basis in some of the toughest situations.
Stand With Us educational initiatives are working on every level, from social networking on the internet, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, to bringing the most high-level speakers to students on campuses. We are all about providing students with exactly what they need to bring Israel's story to the forefront.
I want to also extend my respect to Stand With Us, because I think that you have made an enormous contribution to the understanding of the Israeli narrative, to the understanding of the narrative of peace and justice, an enormous contribution intellectually and academically.
We need people to stand with us against this, and that's exactly what Stand With Us does. It fights anti-Semitism on the campuses. It seeks to light the candle of truth.
There's no more important organization in the Jewish community today than Stand With Us, because Stand With Us targets college campuses where the real problem exists today.
This is not the end for you because you're graduating. This is the beginning of a strong relationship together with a global Stand With Us community that is working hard on behalf of Israel and the Jewish people. You and us together make a very powerful team. Mazel Tov, Stand With Us fellows. You're now part of the Stand With Us family forever. I know that I speak on behalf of the Board of Directors and the global Stand With Us staff community when I congratulate you and tell you that we are so very proud of you. God bless each and every one of you.